The Blackstone Fortresses are some of the most powerful weapons in the Warhammer 40k universe, and even to this day their origin and their ultimate purpose remains somewhat of a mystery. We know of 9 so far, but what happened to each of them? The first 6 were discovered in the Gothic sector during the 33rd millennium. Initially believed to be derelict space stations left behind by some forgotten empire, the Imperium quickly took to turning them into formidable naval bases in their own right. Bristling with additional weapon batteries and shipping docks, each Blackstone soon became the beating heart of each subsector's navy presence, making them an indispensable part of Imperial control in the region. As the Gothic War played out though, Abaddon the Despoiler would soon discover the secret to controlling the fortress's dormant power systems, allowing him to shut each one down just prior to an overwhelming assault by his Chaos fleets. Without the means to power their defences, Imperial forces were slowly overwhelmed, and the entire sector became a desperate tug of war between the Imperium and Chaos over the fortresses themselves. When Abaddon was finally cast back into the Eye of Terror, 4 of the Blackstones had been destroyed, while Abaddon retained the other 2. One of these, known as the Will of Eternity, was actually deployed against the planet of Cadia itself during Abaddon's 13th Black Crusade. Despite the fortress being crippled by a courageous assault from the Imperial Fist Fortress Monastery, the Phalanx, Abaddon was still able to hurl its broken corpse at the planet itself, shattering it entirely and achieving a goal millennia in the making. The one remaining Blackstone from the Gothic War remains hidden to this day, but it is said that Abaddon gifted it to Huron Blackheart for his support in the Despoiler's war against the Imperium, and it now resides somewhere within the warp rift known as the Maelstrom. However, another 3 Blackstones have since been discovered. One was found in the Segmentum Pacificus shortly after the opening of the Great Rift, dormant and surrounded by the broken remains of thousands of ancient ships. Since then, it has become a tempting target for pirates and scavengers hoping to plunder the vessel for ancient weaponry and technology, and it continues to be explored to this day. Another 2 fortresses have also been discovered in the Ultima Segmentum, one of which is particularly close to the territory of the Necron Necthys dynasty. Whether the Necrons have plans for the fortress is unclear, but their very presence will no doubt create a new hotpoint for conflict as factions of all stripes seek to seize or deny possession of these incredible weapons. Of the 9 Blackstone fortresses we know of, only a handful now remain, scattered, slumbering, or already in enemy hands. But even a single Blackstone fortress holds the power to unmake worlds, which is why they remain one of the greatest prizes and threats in Warhammer 40k.